MDF Doors, medium density fiberboard. There are quite a few different manufacturers that you'll see in the specifications. There are 3 or 4 different construction designs. Most of those construction designs have to do with either strength and or making the door look historically correct. So router carved is one term that you often hear about. And this is a solid piece of 1 3/4 MDF, medium density fiberboard. It's laid on a table, CNC machine does its thing, routes a pattern on the door. Kind of neat because you could have company's logo, specialty design for hotel, casino, where all the doors were unique for that building. Any kind of custom design can be routed on the face of the door. It is one solid piece of material. This particular door, the hinges go into the fiber. Fiber is directional, so they would be constructed so that the hinges, unfortunately on this door, are going to go into the edge of the grain and are probably not as strong as a door where there is a wooden key cut into the fiber to accept hinges and strike plate. Great door for custom work, custom design. That router has a round bit. So when you talk about inside corners, there are going to be rounded corners. This door would not be architecturally correct for George Eastman House or any other historic building or project where they want it to be historically correct. The next type of door would be made of multiple pieces of MDF. The reason that they use multiple pieces is because they can then run the router all the way through the piece and get that historically correct square corner when it's reassembled. This particular door would be built like a architecturally correct stile and rail door where you have stiles, rails, panels, sticking. This particular sticking is part of the stile and rail, but they can do it with an applied molding so that the sticking is either square or profiled. This is the flat panel with either no sticking or square sticking. One side has a reveal, one doesn't. This technique makes the door more historically correct. It also makes it more expensive, not only in the machining of the materials, but in the assembly of the door. So, as you can imagine, both the 1 3/8 and the 1 3/4 medium density fiberboard MDF doors are quite heavy. The commercially preferred frame to hang them in would be a hollow metal frame. That would be as good as any freight as far as weight and function and being able to make the door work properly for the longest amount of time. A single rabbeted wood jamb is also a good application, along with a 3/4 inch, either solid or finger jointed jamb. Important on the wood jambs is to get long screws, especially the top hinge, into the wood framing. Similar to an exterior fiberglass or steel door, they send screws with them to 3-inch screws, 2.5-inch screws to get into that wood stud. There's not a lot of holding power in that 3/4 inch, the single rabbet or the flat jamb, and to get that top hinge into the wood stud is critical for long-term performance of the door. That's it on medium density fiberboard MDF doors. Thank you.